Good morning world from Siargao Island here in the Philippines. Looks like we've got another storm coming. Let's have a look outside. Whoa, hard to push that. There's a live update of the current situation here. We are on the east side of Siargao Island. Waves looking strong today. A few people warned us about the tropical storms here in the Philippines before we decided to stay on Siargao Island, and we have seen quite a few of them since we've been here in a year. There is a bit of a beauty to it, but only because we feel safe. Of course, if we didn't have a secure house to live, this would be much worse. Luckily, we have windows to shut it all out. I say shut it all out, but I still have to have these little towels here to blot up any water that comes through. I had a chat with the landlady about the windows, and she said that there's no other windows available on this island. So if you wanted to get, build your own place and you wanted to get a different set, you would have to import them in from somewhere else. And a lot of the island places use the same style, and a lot of the coastal houses have the same problem. I have been doing the repairs in bits and bobs, but I have noticed that really the problem area is this channel here. So if you were to have a rubber seal on the outside of the closing windows and then just put some sealant around the glass itself, that would do it. I just need a solid dry day to get them all done in one go, and then we'll no longer have this complaint. It will be done. That window over there has always been the best because it's sheltered from the other house a little bit and the rain never hits it directly. But today, because the wind looks like it's coming from that side, from the west, it is actually coming through this window too. So I will have to work on that one day. I don't think I showed you this, but I finally hung out artwork from our Portuguese friend and artist Nuno Costa. Check it out. Above the air conditioner now, it's framed that up nicely, made that look like a bit of a feature wall. Quite pleased with that. I've just been sat here for a few minutes now watching the storm waves and seeing how big and slow they are. It's just the speed at which they come in gives you an idea of how big and heavy that is out there. And I'm just thinking about what it's like to be living out at sea. Those people that choose to live on boats, like sailboats, out on the water. If you were to encounter a storm like this in a boat that's not so big, it must be absolutely terrifying. You really would have to know what you're doing to get through something like that without, making a fatal mistake. It's beautiful, and yet it is deadly.
T-shirt, my basket one.
Oh yeah! Is that from Grandad?
Yeah.
Is that your football t-shirt, your Tottenham Hotspur one?
Yeah.
Oh, you got the little cockerel on there? Oh, Grandad will be really pleased. Tottenham Hotspur is a very famous football team from London, and there are two rival teams. Well, there's more, but my family supports Arsenal, which are a London team, and Sacha's family supports Tottenham, which is another London team. And there's been a bit of a battle between who can get Story to support either of their teams. So they've both got Story a football kit to wear, and Grandad tactically sent his one in the post the other day. So Story's got her lovely little Tottenham Hotspur pink t-shirt to wear, and she's got it on today. So if you're watching this, Jmayel, my brother, who is the biggest fan of Arsenal at the moment, you'll have to up your game. Let's do a storm window check in Story's room. This room used to be the worst for leaks. Okay, there's a little bit on that side and nothing in the middle, and then a little bit over there. Alright, that's not too bad. Oh no, we do have a problem though. There's a big water patch down here, and it's all over her books. Oh no, it must have come from there. It's come from underneath the air conditioner. There's a hole under there. Goodness me. So that morning when we went out and did that treasure hunt with Story, that really was the calm before the storm, because it was the last perfect day that we had before this happened. And I've heard just recently that this is going to go on for 2 days, and some of the restaurants, like our favourite Japanese restaurant on the coast in Pacifico, are going to be closed because of the weather. Like, they can't keep an open air place like that open. You can't really dine in those conditions, can you? I'm just thinking about my situation here, I'm just dabbing up a few little blobs of water, and I think to the people that live in that village where we do the donations most of the time, where their houses are just sat in a bog, it's like when the storms come there, the first whole level of their houses get flooded. If you follow the Instagram page that we mentioned that does the social projects there, sometimes they share like live videos of what's going on there during the storms, and man, it's like, seriously, I don't know how you can store anything on a bottom level, because as soon as it starts raining, you'd have to move everything away. Okay, I think it's not actually too bad at all. Look at that, with all this They've only just got a few spots of water. So if I compare that to before, when like I was literally mopping up buckets that was going underneath the bed, that's an 80% improvement. I know some people have said, why are you bothering? Why don't you just like contact your landlady and get people to come and fix the windows? But she's already told me that they come here and maintain the windows every single amihan season. Every rainy season they come here and they do work. And then the next year they have to come back again. So in my head, I feel like I can do a much more thorough job and it just benefits us. So I like doing things like this and I don't mind, honestly. And I do take a bit of pride in fixing things too. That was the breakfast report.
Breakfast production.
Yeah.
Well underway.
What have we got here?
Doing you an extra banana. We have the last of the sourdough bread that you got the other day. It's all done. Story wanted plain toast. She's quite fussy when it comes to her toast.
Isn't she? Yeah.
Yeah, she just wants plain toasted bread. But she's got banana and peanut butter as well. And we're also having some yummy hazelnut spread.
This is what I got for your birthday, wasn't it?
Yeah,
from Winter.
It's really yummy.
They had a few other brands there too that we can try, different flavours.
And I've also made coffee. That glass shouldn't be there. Coffees are done.
Oh, in our little Portugal cafe mugs.
Nicola Cafe, yeah.
Yeah, that reminds me of our life in Portugal.
Story's got some oat milk.
Nice. Ready for breakfast, Story? Or ready for toys? What have you come to get?
Care Bear.
Oh, you're looking for Care Bear? I think Care Bear's under the pillow. Oh, he's already out with you? I'm sorry. All of your toys are girls now, aren't they? Story has officially reached that age where she prefers girls to boys. Like, it's a stereotypical thing, isn't it? Where they're like, oh, boys. And she's starting to get that way now. All of her animals that were boys are turning into girls. And she always talks about it when she gets back from school. She's like, I like girls. I prefer girls to boys. It's a good thing you're a girl, isn't it, Eden? Yeah? Ooh, that was a nice noise. Ooh. You like that? Yeah, Brownie. You okay out here? Sheltering from the storm? Alright, things are going to get a bit windy out here, but I want to see these waves up close. This is the scene from our house right now. Look at that. Even the horizon is no longer a straight line. The wind is really strong. I'm finding it hard to stand still, but look at that. The horizon line is wobbly. Massive waves. Right, look at this. Watch my hair. Let's do that again. Ready? Woo! That's hilarious. Wow, I don't normally see the tide come in this coast. It just washed this big block of wood in. The entire reef is covered. I wonder if the waves will wash this tree log. I wonder if it can move it. Oh, there you go. It is wobbling. It's probably how it got here in the first place. One excellent thing about Siargao Island is that it is protected by a massive reef that goes all the way around most of it. But on this coastline here, there's actually not a very big reef. So it's good that the house is up on the hill like that. This way I feel less concerned if there was any tsunami risk, you know. This is it. This is the tropical storm. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm glad I came out here now. It feels actually quite nice. I tried to convince Story to come out and watch the waves too, but she wasn't interested. Wow, check it out. That huge barrel is being moved around over there. This is where we normally take Story swimming when we come down to this beach. Definitely not conditions for that today. The current would just suck you right out, wouldn't it? When the wind is this strong, you have to be really conscious of the coconut trees and the coconuts falling down too. Wow. Oh, I wish you could get the scale of this. They're massive. It's actually quite hard to walk against the wind. Story told me that she was going to watch me from the window. with her binoculars. So let's see if she's actually done that. I told her I would stay close enough for her to see me. She said, while you're wondering about, I'll go and watch you from here.
There.
Was I safe out there, Story?
I think you need to go outside and I'll make sure it's safe.
You want me to go back out there again?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to watch me?
Yeah. No, actually, I'm just going to make sure it's safe.
You can do a wave check, yeah?
Yeah.
Go on then. Quickly do a wave check. Is it safe for me to go out there?
Yeah, but make sure you don't go close to the waves because otherwise you might hurt your knee.
Okay.
On the rocks.
Alright.
Wash your back.
Alright, you watch me. Okay, I've been sent back outside. She wants to recheck me on the beach. It is actually quite refreshing. It would be a very different story if it was raining though. I wouldn't be out here then. Wow, I don't normally see the water come in this far. Oh, you've come out to see, yeah?
Yeah, I came out to go in the scuba to watch you to make sure it's safe.
Make sure I'm safe, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll go to the Kubo and you can enjoy the wind. It's quite refreshing. Look at the waves! Really windy, isn't it? Whoa, look at the coconut trees. They're crazy.
Yeah.
Swaying.
It would come under the Kubo and was safe for falling coconuts then.
God, so windy.
I can't keep my eyes open.
I know. Can you see the waves close up with the binoculars?
Can't go swimming.
Oh no, no swimming today.
I think we might get washed away.
Check this out. I'm going to put the binoculars on the camera, see if it makes a difference. Whoa, the pirate's eye view. You okay, doggies? Not scared of the storm, are you? I think Blackie's just more scared of me still.
Alright, Story and me are about to make, what are we making, Story?
Cookies.
Cookies, yeah. Do you know what flavour they're going to be? Peanut butter. Peanut butter cookies. There we go, peanut butter already there. So they're really simple cookies. And I just wanted to show this. This is a flax egg. So we obviously don't use any eggs in our baking, and flaxseed is actually a really good egg replacer. So what we have done here is take a tablespoon of flaxseed, which looks like this.
I love to eat that.
You love it, do you?
I love to eat.
Yeah, you have it in your cereal, don't you? And your smoothies and everything. And if you mix a tablespoon of flaxseed to 3 tablespoons of water, it turns into this, which is like a sticky, gooey egg replacer. And it turns into that consistency. So 1 tablespoon of flaxseed is the equivalent of 1 egg. The cookies are done. They look quite good. We've got 10 little cookies there. Story made herself a tiny little mini one. They're just cooling down a little bit now. They've got quite a good crisp to them. Can you hear that? Nice. How's your little baby cookie?
Good. Ah, hot, hot.
Is it still a bit warm? You gonna try it? Alright, tell me how the peanut butter chocolate chip cookies are. Oh, a bit crumbly.
Go.
They're nice. Great. And on that note, we are gonna end today's vlog. We're gonna ride out this typhoon that has appeared. Apparently it's gonna get worse overnight and will be same kind of weather conditions tomorrow. About 50-kilometre winds.
It's got a name now.
It does, yeah.
Typhoon Auring or
Auring,
Auring.
yeah.
Yeah, A-U-R-I-N-G. Another name's Typhoon.
Yeah.
So this will be like the 3rd or 4th typhoon we've gone through.
3rd, I think.
But this one's going directly over the island, which is why it looks pretty windy. So we'll see how it develops.
Alright, we will see you tomorrow for another vlog. Bye!
Bye, 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 bye. Bye.